The source of light is victorious. I mean,
You saw Radamer going, yeah.
I'm
Pumping.
rich, bitch.
Unwin would tell him later. Would tell the rest of you guys later after the battle. In fact, let's what do you guys do with the battle? Like, are you doing anything here?
Arlen will tell the druids that I can channel more and heal the rest of the injured. Bring them.
Okay. Arlen offers some channeling. The druids don't mind. They're keeping a close watch on you for anything suspicious.
There's 27 healing.
Oh, but your light gets your light passes over the wounds of the fallen, and many of them are getting up. Bjorn looks furious for a moment, but then collects himself with his men.
Widget lights himself a victory smoke. This is a victory cigar. This is.
Roger's like,
you hand him a smoke.
that's
Fingers
right.
all right.
Fucking crossbows.
Hey, Roger,
That thing was defective, you know. Next time, don't
Roger.
leave defective weapons lying around. You gotta
We
tend to
did it,
them
Roger.
and oil them and rub them.
Hey, Roger, we did it. Roger, what the fuck happened?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
I'm just pulling your chain.
Some of
All
the
right.
other teams, the green team and the red team, are like they beat the black team, and they come up and like congratulate you guys. Like they basically say Bjorn's group has been undefeated for years.
Because we cheated.
Got you.
A little bit later on, you guys are basically having a picnic. They bring out an ale cart, which townsfolk and gladiators alike drink from, and you notice that Radamer is talking to some commander, like the commander that you guys met, Klaus Oldclaw, and then he's talking to some other guy off to the side. Unwin comes running over to you, excited. You guys did so great out there. I know Radamer's really impressed, although sometimes he doesn't show it. He's really impressed. He's happy. I think something good is going to happen.
Will we be able to bring Sam back?
Ugh, Arlen.
Arlen said.
Edward. He's talking to us, to a druid of Sylvanas. They said they didn't expect us to beat Bjorn. He's like the local ranger. But the druid said if we do a service for the Church of Sylvanas, they'd be willing to bring back somebody. Now, I know I'm not supposed to tell the master secrets, but every night Master Fink casts a spell on one of two vials he's been carrying around. One of them's a bit of flesh from Snowbeard, and the other one's a bit of flesh from Sam. I think the spell he's casting is Gentle Repose.
I still think you need a cat.
What the... I don't want to... I have an arcane bond, is what he says. I don't have a familiar. I'm not that kind of wizard, is what he says.
Maybe if you hug it, you will bond with the cat.
Could someone explain to him that...
Unwin. Thank you for letting us know. Don't worry about the cat. He's nuts.
No, the cat is quite sane, I assure you.
See, exactly. Unwin,
So
thank you. You did
Widget's
well.
going to put his feet up on the picnic table.
One of the domain spells that Radamer has is Gentle Repose. He's a 3rd level cleric, which means that he can keep 3 bits of flesh reposed by cycling through that every day. So they also said
So does this mean I made the team, or am I going to be passed over by some dead guy?
I don't know. You might have to speak to Radamer about that.
I think you did really well. Besides, I like the sound that little thing made.
You know
That's
that
fascinating.
you know that we have to do a task, right? We have to do a service for the church.
Let's do it then.
I also don't think reincarnate's the same thing as what we planned on saving up for. I think he might come back different.
Comes back as an ogre.
It wouldn't reincarnate. It wouldn't. He would just come back as something else, but it would be Sam. He might not look the same, but it would be Sam.
Or Snowbeard. Please don't pick Snowbeard.
What is a snowbeard?
A wretched creature.
Wretched creatures have their use.
Not this one.
Hey, if we need to want to take a villain or hero point, I'm willing to give up my villain saving. We could get into a bidding war for villain and hero points. I'm pretty sure hero points mean Sam and villain points mean Snowbeard. Funny.
All we need to do to get rid of Snowbeard is find a chasm, put a chocolate chip cookie on the other side.
Yeah, what's this fucking service? Already fucking serving. Didn't we just serve over here? Fucking tired of this shit. This is Roger.
But we get new gear first.
Yeah, well, not fucking gear you leave lying around.
Tell me, Roger, do you often oil your weapon?
Yeah. You gotta
Do
look
you
after
rub
your weapons.
weapon?
Do you rub your weapon until make sure?
Well,
it
how
goes
else are you gonna
off the way
make sure
you
the
want?
oil gets in?
I
Does it accidentally go off when you're rubbing your weapon?
Oh, fucking gnomes.
Roger, what the fuck?
Do you often beat your weapon like you did?
Fuck you, gnome, I'll beat you. Roger goes pouting off in the direction of the beer cart. Ugg unslings Arlen and sticks him in his chair.
Ooh, thanks, Ugg.
You know there's gnome craftsmen that can actually like make legs, right?
Well, if you've seen anyone that will do that for a slave, let me know.
They do it for anybody who's got the money.
Yeah, well, we don't have money. We need to... Radamer's got our money.
Yeah, Mortensi's sitting in your chair and rolling around. Yes, Zolminius, yes.
I need this! Hey, I need that chair.
Oh no, we must get away, Zolminius, and he's trying to get away in the chair, but...
Just goes over and pulls on it.
Foiled again. Next time.
Hey.
Arlen worming along the ground, Ugg kind of scoops you up and puts you in your chair.
Thanks,
There you
Ugg.
go.
How much damage does Ugg have? No, Ugg's all our damage is healed.
So you're some kind of weird spell sword?
What are you talking about? I am a magi.
Aren't they supposed to be some sort of fancy god?
Let us see, I used to be a noble, and I had access to things that nobles had access to. I really shouldn't have learned that sort of thing. They found out. That is why I am now a slave. But it allows me to continue practicing my craft. I am also very close to Bakab. But yeah, prepared spellcasters, heavily regulated in the Empire. Isn't that right, Unwin? Yes, I'm indentured. Snowbeard blew up my master's lab, and I was blamed for it.
I understand why you wouldn't want this Snowbeard chosen.
No, he's a gremlin.
That's the gremlin.
So what's a Sam then?
Sam was brave. He was a halfling, but he punched like a man. Samuel was captured. He is from Stygia as well. Well, I'm from almost Stygia, right in the middle. Close enough, I suppose.
Well, if
He was some sort of rock halfling. Yeah, he was our friend, says Ugg. We should bring Sam back, says Ugg.
pretty certain my... Well, it's up to see if this Radamer guy picks up my contract. Otherwise, I'm just a free agent who defeated Bjorn! Kicked his ass!
There are some people chuckling, and some people were like raising their eyebrows, like, "You sure you want to be doing that, kid?" Of course, you're a nerd.
You know
not
he's
really a kid.
awake now, right?
Thanks to the source of light's healing.
I'm pretty certain he's what bounced a hair off my head at the beginning.
Radamer's coming over to talk to his gladiators. Roger's striding along with him. You know, his Barak Tarn is with them. Who else? Latara is keeping her distance. Yes, we can do that. We have made quite a sum. Well fought, says Radamer. Indeed, you were very brave, taking that fort like that. Radamer looks to the rest of you. We have made a tidy sum. Enough to buy your contract, widget.
Yeah.
I assume that is all right with the rest of you. What sort of strange master asks his slaves if he can do a thing? He's looking at
Kind of
Arlen.
master who lets that psycho walk around town and chase cats.
I think we're all in agreement that Widget here would be a good addition to our team.
He glances to the others. I guess the others that were part of the deal before. He's not really asking Roger. He looks at Edward and Ugg. Another spellcaster cannot hurt, and he did a good job. He seems to be a good fighting companion for Mortenzi. They have some sort of gnomish bond.
Mortensi's just smiling, that bizarre smile.
See, he agrees, I think.
He's not the craziest one
Do you-
I've seen.
Do you agree, Ugg?
Yeah, he's alright. His weapons, weird. Yeah, it's fucking stupid is what it is. What Roger says.
Oh, look at look how nice my fingernails are. They're all clean and not broken open or split or bleeding everywhere.
Are his hands still messed up? They're fine.
No,
right?
he's healed now.
He got healed, yeah.
That's what happens when a man can't handle his weapon.
Back off now. He dropped
At some
a
point,
whole
some of
bunch
us, some of us may want to take a look at your spell book.
Not much of a shock in there. I'm an illusionist.
I think all of us might want to share our spellbooks, Master Fink. I thought you would ask that. Very well.
Mortenzi can share his book too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could share a book too. Yeah, I suppose it's
Yes, I will prepare my book for you. Yes, yes.
Huh.
The Church of Sylvanus is impressed with our abilities, with your abilities, that is, and our bravery in crossing the field of valor has not gone unnoticed. They have problems in some of the territories that they are not allowed to wander into via ancient treaties with the elves. There have been attacks along one of the northern roads in the forest. They want us to wander into a territory that they by treaty are not allowed to go in to investigate. The druids have spied upon this area. They know that there are evil unseelie in the region, as well as something horrid, something that lives in a great dead tree.
We ought to destroy this evil,
Yes.
these creatures.
Yes.
Okay.
We are allowed to take whatever we find from the dead, and they will pay us a good sum. In addition, they will bring one of our companions back from the dead using their druidic reincarnation.
With
Is that
that,
right with you? Bring a light. I mean, you're an elf.
yeah, reincarnate. I have no. My god doesn't have any issue with this. No, this is Ahmed saying not. Um, the only question I have is, Sam was changed before his death. What would come back?
Sam never transformed into a ghoul. We stopped that transformation.
I was more wondering about the treaty thing, but apparently not your kind of elf.
Apparently this forest is carved up in small tracts, like a quilt. There are some territories where elves no longer live, but still the Empire cannot go in for risking angering the rest.
We are not considered the Empire.
No, so we can wander in at our own peril.
The lost caravan that happens upon the evil creature.
There are unseelie as well as something that dwells in this dark tree. They mention something called the Red Archer.
The Red Archer. Is this an evil ranger, undead, a
Don't
wood
know.
elf?
They have found red-fletched black wood arrows, and these fairies are butchers of men and beast alike. Let us use some of our winnings to get you better gear before we go on this journey.
Oh, Arlen really wants spider legs, but they're evil and his god wouldn't be cool with it. Damn it.
Get a dragon torso.
Oh, Adam, you win.
Arlen, what do you need for gear?
Fucking armor. My AC's balls. Take balls and look at the AC. That's what Arlen has.
Okay. Do you
I
need
mean,
do you need a weapon?
Uh, yes, but to be honest with you, Arlen would prefer something that would allow him mobility. That's his biggest thing. He does not have mobility. And
Yeah, he wanders around
the chair is,
in
the chair is
breastplate.
fine. The chair is fine, but
Okay. Your dex is crap, so you don't need like mithril armor.
no, regular armor's fine.
Unless you want medium armor that doesn't slow your speed down.
When you're getting to sorcerer, right? His plan is for sorcerer, so
My
you
plan-
might want to add that into your planning because your armor is going to be a problem when you get sorcerer levels.
Okay. So what kind of armor do you want? Do you want a +1 armor?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So his upgrades for Arlen is a +1 breastplate and a +1 mithril buckler.
Sorry, I don't know much about the limitations on sorcerer. Will the breastplate be an issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
it'll be
probably
a big
sell
issue.
your breastplate later. But the +1 mithril buckler and the +1 breastplate increases your AC by 2. Do you want to sell like Zamocles' Slaver Rod or
Yeah.
okay?
+1 light mace composite bonus on intimidate. Yeah, I don't sell that. Zamocles' the rod.
What was the rod doing?
+1 light mace, +2 competent bonus on intimidate checks.
Well, actually, that's not a bad weapon for undead, so we'll just leave it on there.
That's a good weapon in general, and it's got a decent skill attached to it. So
Not on the guy in a wheelchair.
Okay, so he upgraded your armor and weapons.
Get off my land.
He's also going to give you a full wand of Cure Light Wounds, 50 charges.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on.
I'm already typing it. What else do you need?
I would just look at. I have a +2 wisdom item. I would love to get a con item.
Con item?
Yes, I need
8
more fucking hit
grand.
points.
No, he doesn't have enough money to give you a con item. You're 4th level.
Then a charisma item. +2, baby. Come on.
He does not have 10 grand to spend on each of his gladiators.
All right, fine. Okay, can I drop the armor and then get con instead?
No.
He doesn't have 8 grand to spend on each of his gladiators. Maybe you'll make some money when you go out into the field. All right, Ugg. What does Ugg need? Ugg has a +1 mithril chain shirt. That's not too bad. He's got a resistance item, his amulet of mighty fists, a ring of protection, and the bracers of opportunity. You know what Ugg needs? Ugg needs a proper pole arm.
Yeah.
yes,
Do you want a +1 pole axe? Just keep the brace reach +2 to sunder item.
pole axes are good.
Okay. What do you want to call it?
I want to call it something like a fine introduction or handshake or something like that. Chopper.
Chopper?
Yeah.
There's a +1 pole axe. Okay. Cool. What else does he need? That's 2 grand. That's approximately the same amount he spent on Arlen. Okay.
Let's see.
Edward doesn't have a resistance item. And doesn't have a magic weapon.
Edward could use a magic weapon.
Alright, so he's going to get a Cloak of Resistance +1 and a Magic Scimitar.
There we go. We're off to fight the fairies. Resistance items all around.
Basically, he gets the Ravenhurst Blade magicked, so +1 Scimitar.
Cool.
I will add the
Oh,
saves.
fuck. Roger's got Jack all.
He broke his crossbow.
He's got fucking nothing.
It did roll like 3 1s out of 5 attack rolls.
Right, and hurt his fingers a bunch, and after it hurt his fingers, it hurt his fingers some more. Yeah, I think that's good. A magic weapon on Roger and a cloak probably is sufficient.
Magic weapon on Archer. If he could get a magic chain shirt, that would be great too.
What does he have for armor? +1 studded leather.
Roger
What's
has
his
chain
dex?
shirt.
No, Edward. Sorry,
Edward.
Edward got a +1. Yeah, he's fine. Roger.
Roger got a fucking. He's got a buckler and a chain shirt.
Is he a normal fighter or is he a funny fighter? He's a normal fighter.
Yep.
So, what's his dex? His dex is 16.
No,
his dex is
Roger's
20.
dex is 20.
So he would be normal chain shirt man right now. Would be optimal for him.
Plus
He has
1.
chain shirt. So +1ing his chain shirt.
And then +1ing Old Faithful.
Is Old Faithful non-masterwork?
It's non-masterwork.
We need to get a new crossbow.
Well, let's get a heavy crossbow.
Oh, he did,
Getting
is he
ready for
switching up to
his.
heavy.
He is switching up to heavy after he does some training, though. So I think for
Get it
now he
now.
needs a +1 light crossbow. He'll whine for a
Heavy one later.
heavy one later. This one will be called Spitter.
You certainly don't want to call it Pincha, Pinchy,
Shut up, gnome.
Snappy.
We still have to buy. We still need to buy your contract. I'd be quiet.
Gnome Slayer. That's it. It's called Gnome Slayer.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, and then he'll be given an actual melee weapon, so a masterwork, I don't know, longsword or something like that, so he can.
Let's make him a club out of his old crossbow.
+1 buckler. There's a
All
sign.
right, a club made from an old crossbow.
Are we gonna do a +1 buckler?
No, he got a +1 weapon and a +1 armor. I think that's kind of breaking the bank on. I will up his AC by 1. Oh, already done. And if somebody could add.
There's somebody in chat going, cold iron? Anybody want a cold iron thing?
That would be handy.
What do we expect to fight?
Faye.
Fae. He said evil Fae. In fact, he said evil Fae, which might mean they're good Fae. I don't know. They're evil and Seelie, which is evil Fae. Maybe they're very bad evil.
All right, Roger with his +1 will save, I think, is also being given a cloak of
Otherwise,
resistance.
He's gonna be blind. He's gonna be blind.
Especially after him and Sam got charmed.
Save me! That bitch. He's still here.
Yep. All right. Barrack Tarn. He doesn't use armor.
No. but he
Amulets of Mighty Fist are very expensive.
Yeah, they're on par with like a weapon and armor. $4,000.
5
Four.
actually.
Are they
5?
5? Oh, fuck.
5 for a +1.
4 for +1.
What?
Yeah. Check the tapes. I don't know. I can't remember.
There's a link.
I always just kind of like
How about
go
ring?
around until I punch something that has one.
A ring of
4 grand.
deflection.
Yeah, 4 grand.
He doesn't have a save item, although his saves are through the roof because of.
Because of all the things.
Yep.
You want me to get-
Like a ring of protection and a
Yeah.
saving throw item.
Yeah.
What is he? What's his movement?
30.
It'll go up
we-
with time.
Why don't we get him a? Oh, the boots of springing. Okay. I don't think he stack with.
No, they don't stack with monk.
Yeah,
Next
he could get an amulet of mighty fists, but that's all he's getting, and he doesn't have any other gear.
Yeah, he needs
Okay,
different
yeah, the
stuff.
basic defensive stuff.
Okay, so this one will put a vest of resistance.
Yeah.
+1 and a ring of protection +1. Okay, someone add that to his AC. I'll get his
Yeah.
saves.
Okay,
I got it. I'll do
AC
AC,
and
yeah.
CMD.
Yeah.
His saving throws are pretty damn good. They're +14 fort, +10 reflex, +11 will. All the saves. Does he need a weapon?
I think so. Does he have slashing?
He has simple and martial.
His claws?
He could use a polearm and fight like Ugg does.
He should.
Does he have he has martial or no?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
What
And there's a whole
what
wide
polearm
range.
should I give him?
Good one.
Obviously, a gnomish chainsaw.
Should I give him the Lucerne hammer, the D12 one?
He's already got. My favorites actually is between the glaive Gweisarm and a long spear are the two that come to mind.
Do you like the brace and reach? This one's only a ×2 crit weapon, but it does D12s.
Okay, then that's good. I like the bigger crit range, but
What did
that's
Ugg
good.
get? Let me give you a quick rundown of what Ugg got. Ugg got.
I do like brace on the long spear. Just as a thing.
Okay, Masterwork Lucerne hammer is D12, 20 ×2 brace reach.
Did Ugg get the Amulet of Mighty Fists?
Brace and reach. Okay.
Where you got the amulet?
He doesn't need a dagger because he's got claws,
Clow.
but that would allow him to. All right, and we'll say that he picked up a bow with a 12 strength rating off the battlefield because they were like lying around everywhere.
There's lots of them.
Composite longbow, strength 12, 20 arrows. Okay, that was Beric Tarn. Mortenzi. What does Mortenzi need, Mark?
He
Back
could
in
use
a
a
sec.
+1 weapon or a +1 armor.
Sure, Mortenzi is going to get a magic put on his Earthbreaker
Sure.
and his armor upgraded to +1.
Cool. Thank you.
I've already affected his armor. I added it to the armor. You can edit the weapons and edit your
Sure.
AC. What does Wilbur Widget need?
Well, his contract was just bought.
Yep.
He's well at some level like what he really could use is actually a wand of mage armor, so he doesn't have to prepare it.
For 750, done.
Okay. He's gonna eventually need more inks at some point.
Okay. Is that it?
Aside from that, it would be like all like the weird stuff, like Eyes of the Eagle and that kind of.
Okay, give me a. You can have a masterwork dagger,
Okay.
and 1,000 gold pieces worth of ink, plus your plus your wand of mage armor.
Nice. I mean, he had pretty good gear coming in compared to everybody else, so I'm not
Yep.
trying to. Yeah.
All right, so that's Radamer making sure his gladiators are not totally naked, effectively, with gear. Bunch of 4th and 5th level dudes with a bunch of +1 stuff. Sounds kind of appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other requests while Radamer is shopping for his gladiators?
How's our healing potion stocks?
Yeah. It'd be nice if one of us was a freaking alchemist.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
He's willing to spring for 1 Cure Light Wounds potion for each of his gladiators, like the emergency fucking potion.
Yep. Okay.
If you could cut and paste that onto everyone's sheet, someone, Adam.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a potion.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you're putting it on Mortensi?
I'll put it on Mortensi. It's fine.
Okay, I'll put it on everybody else. And Doug. And Wild. Then the other stuff would be like the esoteric one-shot consumable things that are generally useful. Or do we have any upgrades to the caravan that we want?
Oh, he probably replaces he probably gets a few extra animals to replace the dead ones.
Yep, there we go. Then restock the food supplies and all that nonsense.
Yep.
And
A healer's kit for like Arlen?
a healer's kit, maybe a surgery kit. Probably, I'm pretty certain he restocked his own supply of. Oh, I found this thing that could make a nice skeleton. Supplies.
Yeah, we'll say that you've got like 3 healer's kits, so 30 uses of healer's kit probably get you through a lot of adventuring.
How much would it?
Sorry. Widget would like some weaponsmith tools.
Sure. He finds you a magic item called an any tool.
Do you guys? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
There's an item that lets a somebody that channels increase their dice by 1. I think Lummy had it. I was wondering if I don't know how much it costs, but if we have that, would be really.
14,000 gold pieces, I believe, a phylactery of channel energy, positive energy.
14 grand? Never mind.
If he only bought the party one thing,
No, forget it.
he probably could have got that. 11,000, sorry.
No, we're good.
Well,
Thanks.
can't afford that yet, so.
That's not the
It
item.
it also only increases the amount of damage dealt to undead creatures, not to healing. This also increases the amount of damage healed by living creatures. Oh, never mind. It does both.
It does both, but you have to choose one per time. It's not quite like the rod of maximize that the 5th level party uses to just make the fireball destroy everything for 2 levels, where it's worth everybody going, no, let's buy the 20,000 gold piece rod, and then just fireball everything to death.
All right. There are some smart people in the party. Give me knowledge nature checks to see if you guys know about fairies. Or fae.
See. I do not have that.
Yeah, I've got religion, planes, geography, engineering, dungeoneering, arcane. I did not put one into nature.
Let's see what Edward's got.
Roger's got a +6. Let's see. Roger.
Nobody
8.
fucking knows that.
Fucking fairies. He says he's just angry at everything now.
Steal your socks.
Apparently they're not smart. let's see if
There's a
Radamer.
reason why if you wonder why we didn't buy anything cold iron, it's because unseelie.
Radamer didn't spend any ranks in knowledge nature.
What kind of necromancer are you? We don't know what the hell you're trying to necromance.
He's got religion, arcana, planes, history, man. That's all he needs.
But he needs to know what it is before he turns it into a thing, doesn't he? Before the religion applies.
Nah, he's got a good heal. It was once alive and therefore can now be dead. Undead,
Thank you, Radamer.
undead,
You're a
undead.
sage.
All right, so nobody knows anything about nature. The one person that did, Roger, who spent a lot of time outdoors as a soldier, doesn't like fucking fairies, is what he said. So you guys actually don't know about cold iron and how they may be
Give me
good
one
against
second.
fae.
We got a few other people. We're just gonna check that. Are they noble fairies? Shit. Are they crazy fairies? That doesn't help either.
You guys don't know. Oh well, bit of
Eddie. This is hilarious. Are they geographic fairies?
the National Geographic fairies.
Oh.
All right. Okay, you guys agree to go and do a deed for the church. Who is going out on this patrol?
Mortenzi will go.
Mortenzi?
Yeah.
Ugg wants to go
Arlen
out.
will go. I don't know if Arlen should go, but he will go.
Hey,
You need a healer.
Widget will go, I guess.
Are you taking any of your wagons?
I don't think we should be taking a. Are we going to be moving in slow, like for short people?
How far is it?
It's days and days.
Okay.
They gave you some
Actually,
directions through these winding roads through the forest.
Marty, if
Yep.
we're gonna be gone for days, can you check if after this fight we leveled? Because
Oh.
Arlen was very close.
You want me to do some XP right now, do you?
Because this would give Arlen third circle spells.
All right, what did you guys defeat tonight? What did you guys do?
A 10th level ranger.
All right, CR9.
Widget defeated a 10th level ranger.
And 5
Roger.
CR4s.
Helped her. Mackenzie.
You beat up some... introduced a new character.
Mm-hmm.
CR4, because you're 5th level, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're 4th level or 5th?
I'm 4th.
Okay. CR3. You guys role-played a little bit with the Rangers. Saw a greenhouse. It's a greenhouse of XP. It's awesome. You beat up the Red Archers, which were CR1 guys. And you beat up the
Green archers.
Green Archers, which were CR1 halves.
I wasn't
Basically,
here for this.
2nd level Warriors and 2nd level Rangers were the other team. Cool.
And the black archers.
How many gladiators? There were 6. We'll say Beric Tarn doesn't get the XP for this because he wasn't in the fight. It is a nice chunk. You are right. You are right to ask these questions, Ahmed. Your guy's name is again.
Arlen?
No, your new name.
Arlene.
Widget.
A widget, yeah.
Arlene, 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 Arlene.
He's Wilbur Whittlewick, also known as Widget.
You're a gladiator. You are indentured? No, you are a volunteer.
Voluntold.
You are a blooded, active, under contract, male gnome. Is fighter your main class, or is it wizard?
Class is fighter, because I got the tactician thingy.
Tactician. And you are an illusionist. Your 4th level, you need... how much XP for 4th? You need 14,000, so you've got 16,900 right now. Yeah. $16,900. You are not ready to level. What's your alignment? Neutral?
Neutral.
Okay. Arlen got XP. He got 2,900 from this.
Oh, god damn it.
What do you need?
I need 1,100 more. I think I'm at 16,900. Sorry, 16,900.
You
I
are
need
at
18.
22,493. And you need 23,000.
22,000 how much?
You need less than 600, so I'm fine with you leveling.
Oh, third circle, bitches!
Alright, and you guys are in a good place to do it. Ugg has 29,900. Ugg I don't think is close enough. No, he needs 35,000 for 6th. Edward plus 2,900 puts him at enough, so he's enough to go up to 5th. Roger just got level, so I don't think 2,900 puts him... No. Beric Tarn, I'll give him like 250 XP for hanging out. Undwin, I've been just giving 250 XP each time. He actually talked today, so he... Oh, is Unwin a 2nd level dude now?
Yes. He needs to stand up to Mark
Unwin is
in some
2nd
meta
level!
way.
He's 2nd level! Oh, little guy. Little guy. Mortenzi plus 2,900.
He just leveled up, so.
Yeah. You're 4th, right?
Yeah.
And then Widget just entered at 4th. So, this means that with leftover cash, Radamer trains Arlen and trains Edward. Ugg gets a training activity. I don't think Ugg has anything to do, though. His ability scores are high. He's not retraining anything. So he spends the time relaxing. This does mean that others get training activities. So Arlen trains to level. Ugg just relaxes. Edward trains to level. Roger gets a training activity. Oh, does he start retraining his feats?
Probably.
But he's not going to have enough time to do them all.
Oh. It's kind of the way it goes.
Ooh,
Right?
3d6 channels. Woohoo!
Roger would have to retrain his rapid reload, his weapon focus, and his weapon spec. He only can retrain one of them. So I don't think he's going to... Let's see. Yeah, retraining a feat takes as long as you guys training for level. So he's going to need a longer stint in order to do this. Unless you leave him behind.
No, senor.
Do we leave him behind when we go fight the Fae?
No.
He didn't train when we leveled. Fighters can switch out their feats, right?
Yep. It's like every odd level, or every even level.
He could have retrained his rapid reload, which means he couldn't have fought the way he fought in the last fight.
Oh, he did not do that.
Yeah. His fighter 4 is weapon spec. He could have done weapon specialization, but I think you need to have weapon focus in the same feat. No, he either goes on the adventure as is, or he's got enough time if he stays behind to retrain all of his feats into heavy crossbow. So that is up to you guys.
So can we have him stay behind and make the new weapon we gave him, the heavy crossbow?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Plus Gnome Slayer is a +1 heavy crossbow. All right, so he's training with it kind of makes sense that he's training with a bunch of archers and rangers how to fight with his stupid crossbows. He doesn't smash.
Certain you don't want to call it ouch my fucking thumb?
There's a reason why I'm not going fucking with you. Fucking gotta train better. God's damn it.
Widget will throw him a smoke before leaving.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he says. All right, so that was Roger. Barak Tarn is not training to level, so he's training an ability score. He's getting very close to being able to train into Sorcerer. His ability score will go into Dex, because it's the only thing his template isn't increasing. He's now at 83 ability points out of 84. He's got one more train activity before he can then get his Gestalt of Sorcerer. Yeah, Barak Tarn could then go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a good level.
Mortenzi. You've got good ability scores or not? Is Mortenzi's ability scores are above 84 or not?
Yeah,
Okay.
they are. They're above 84.
All right. So there's really nothing that you...
He communes with the cats of the area.
Okay. He's going to be crazy cat gnome.
Hortensi's a crazy cat person, confirmed.
Awesome. And then Widget. Do you have 84 in your...
Widget has exactly 84.
Okay. And you
So-
just were built, so I'm assuming you're not switching out any feats or anything like that.
No,
You could spend some time, basically 40
Scribbling.
hours worth of scribbling into spellbooks.
or he could start crafting weapons. He doesn't have he needs to level up before he'll have craft magic arms and armor, but yeah. For now, he can make not like masterwork shit.
I think you should take the opportunity to get spells.
I will take the no spells first.
Okay, feel free to look in the other players' spellbooks. Or the
Spells.
other. Basically, you can learn from a Magi spellbook. I'm not too sure what you're going to learn from Unwin's second level spellbook, but it's there.
He'll have some first.
With a stupefyingly small number of spells. Oh god, his master sucked.
Why aren't you teaching your assistant? Where is Unwin?
He's under indentured servants.
Oh, he's indentured servants. All right. Let's see what I can get.
All right, I think Edward is the one we need to level up quickly.
This is a really good level for clerics.
Fifth level gladiator. He's fifth level magus. Fifth level spellcaster. Whoops. 5/5.
These spells of power. I get fly. Yes.
You taking fly?
Domain.
Oh. Oh, what did I
I
do?
can move.
crazy legless.
What a
Healer.
pain in the arse that was.
All right, I really have no idea what fifth level magus gives you. Let's have a look. See here. A bonus feat. Well, that's cool. And he's still at Bab 3. Boo. 4/1/1. It doesn't change his saves. He has to roll for hit points.
So we're gonna take Vanish off of Unwin just because it's good to take something from everybody's spellbook.
6. +2.
I'm thinking of doing extra channels for Arlen. Oh wait, there's a cool one.
The Babs of Maguses suck. They're like clerics.
Yeah, you really have to stick them with a class that has a good bab.
Marty, would you let me get the feat Bless Equipment? Sending you the link right now.
Bless Equipmonk?
Equipment. Here. VC.
So this is what we're looking at. To touch a single temporary granted 1 weapon, armor, or shield special ability. Sure.
Yes? Okay then.
You're touching weapons to give them properties for 3 rounds.
Yeah. I just want to make sure you're cool with it. Like Bane. Ghost Touch.
Bane, Ghost Touch. That's a neat... I don't know what the rest of them are. Life Surge, Nullifying. Sure. It's a neat style thing. Alright. Let's go back to what we were doing with mages. He gains a bonus feat and some extra spells. He gains some skill points. No, he does not spend it in knowledge nature. That would be too twinky.
Convenient.
Yeah, 1.
What are these unseelie?
Diplomacy is maxed.
Does he get to look at Radamer's spellbook?
Yes. Supervised, though.
Alright. Come to Papa. I'll kiss your Dalmatian.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
1, 2... I think Edward's going to learn Halfling.
I don't know why I'm so shocked that there are so many necromancy spells in here, but there's a lot of necromancy in here.
Okay, he's been chatting it up with the halflings in your caravan, of which there's one. He did some climbing. Well, that makes sense that he
got better at it.
Yep. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 3 left. Put a 2nd rank in climb. A 2nd rank in swim. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 1 more. Ride, maybe? Given that you guys have been around a lot of horses. Well, on the road. Okay, his skills are done. 5th level, that means he gets a feat and a bonus feat for mages. So that's a lot of feats. What feats does our friend need?
Just because the spell scribing was supervised: glitter dust, scorching ray, ant, haul, floating disc, shocking grasp.
Yeah, there's nothing in there that he is surprised at. It's not like you were taking his really specialized necromancy spells.
They're ooky. Why would you? He sees them and goes every time he gags.
All right, so he's got Dervish Dance, Power Attack, Arcane Strike, Weapon Finesse. What else should he be doing? half his mage's level plus his int modifier, which would